The Yoruba musical ensemble relies on instruments designed to function as direct surrogates for human speech, led by the dundun, or talking drum. The rhythmic foundation of this music operates completely outside Western quantization. Performers rely on asymmetrical timeline patterns, like the syncopated konkolo rhythm, to anchor the polyrhythmic ensemble. Over these rhythms, master drummers manipulate the physical tension of their instruments to mimic the exact tonal glides of the spoken Yoruba language. The music serves as an advanced linguistic communication system, transmitting proverbs and community narratives. The instruments demand physical elasticity to convey exact semantic meaning. Moving this centuries-old tradition into a modern digital audio workstation presents an immediate structural conflict. This visualization illustrates the problem. Standard DAWs divide the octave into 12 equal steps. This forces 12-tone equal temperament by default, locking fluid cultural tuning systems into a rigid, mathematically incompatible grid. Dropping pre-recorded samples of an African drum onto a timeline creates a static machine gun effect. The audio files are frozen. They cannot dynamically slide between pitches to form syllables. A standard recording is a dead artifact. To capture a drum that speaks, a producer must abandon the Western grid entirely and mathematically reconstruct the physical properties of the instrument. The reconstruction process begins by rewriting the underlying mathematics of the software. This chart compares a Western octave against the Yoruba and hemitonic pentatonic scale. Instead of 100-cent semitones, the Yoruba acoustic tradition relies on a pen-equidistant division of 5 intervals, measuring roughly 240 cents each. Producers translate this specific cultural math into an Ableton scala file, bypassing standard tuning and importing these microtonal intervals directly into Live 12's engine. The software sheds its chromatic constraints. The digital environment aligns with the harmonic structure of the culture, requiring the performer to play the correct musical language natively. The metronomic anchor for the ensemble is the agogo bell. Rather than utilizing flat audio recordings, sound designers synthesize the physics of forged iron using pure mathematics inside Ableton's operator. Routing frequency modulation oscillators at specific inharmonic ratios, like 1 to 1.41, generates dense clashing overtones. Through algorithmic routing, digital mathematics successfully simulate the acoustic imperfections and raw metallic bite of hand-forged metal. Synthesizing the agidigbo, the Yoruba thumb piano, presents a deeper acoustic challenge, calculating the behavior of a vibrating metal tine mounted on a resonating wooden box. Ableton's collision device handles this through physical modeling synthesis, mathematically simulating the behavior of real-world materials in real time. Setting the first resonator to a beam model and maximizing its inharmonicity parameter calculates the thick, discordant attack of the metal blades being plucked. Routing that signal through a secondary box resonator applies the acoustic properties of a hollow wooden chamber. Dual resonator physical modeling allows producers to construct highly specific digital instruments that decay and bloom with the organic realism of physical acoustics. The centerpiece of the ensemble is the dundun. Drummers alter its pitch by squeezing the vertical leather tension cords surrounding the wooden body. Within collision, the membrane resonator mathematically calculates the vibrational modes of a stretched animal skin. Yet, sitting alone on a timeline, this digital drum still lacks the physical mechanism to speak. The solution requires bridging the digital skin with tactile human effort. The Ableton Push 3 controller utilizes MIDI Polyphonic Expression, transmitting continuous, multi-dimensional touch data from every individual pad. By explicitly mapping the controller's polyphonic aftertouch, the continuous downward pressure on the z-axis, directly to the virtual membrane's pitch, the producer creates a one-to-one physical relationship. Mapping physical pad pressure to synthetic drum tension solves the rigid limitations of standard MIDI. The digital skin reacts instantly to kinetic effort. When the complete physically modeled ensemble is loaded onto the hardware interface, the rigid boundaries of electronic production dissolve. As the performer drives a finger deeper into the silicone pad, the digital membrane mathematically tightens, sweeping the pitch upward in exact correlation to the applied pressure. Sliding a finger vertically along the pad's y-axis glides seamlessly through the custom microtonal tuning file, perfectly articulating the high and low tonal inflections of a spoken Yoruba proverb. Through this meticulous intersection of hardware physics and software design, the digital instrument sheds its role as a static trigger. It fluently speaks an ancient language. This methodology represents an evolution in digital ethnomusicology and acoustic preservation. Translating Yoruba musical theory into software parameters pushes electronic production past simple emulation. Encoding specific microtonal frequencies into SCSI files and mathematically modeling membrane tension secures the highly specialized acoustics of traditional instrument builders within a globally accessible medium. Utilizing multidimensional touch to make a synthesizer speak bridges a technological and generational gap. Modern producers participate in the exact same communicative and spiritual lineage as the acoustic masters who came before them.